What influenced you in terms of category? You need a mic?
No.
Okay.
Really my educational background.
Okay.
Yeah. So essentially I was from the arts. Then I wouldn't look for a job from engineering or medical side.
Okay.
Yeah.
So based on your qualification, what you have. Okay, so you look at the job ad in this space. Okay, great. Today I want to share with you some real job ads that came out in the papers, okay, and how you can able to pick out the keywords, so at least you benefit today. Okay. Can I back job? Okay. I just go through one or two exercises, right? Okay. Now this is a job of an investment analyst. A very typical job ad, okay, where they have the responsibility and the requirement. Okay, now normally when you go through the job ad, sometimes you will see that there are certain companies who write that we are a leading MNC company. You join us, you can achieve so and so forth. But you find very strange, they never say what is the name of that company. Why? Bogus. You join already, after what they ask you go multi-level marketing MLM. Okay. So what happens? So, okay, my point here, right, sometimes when you choose a certain job ad, sometimes you have to look at the credentials. Okay, these credentials, right, were telling you exactly who the company is. Okay, that's one thing. Okay, secondly, when you look at certain job ads, try and envision, right? Envision means to say visualize. Okay, visualize what does an investment analyst got to do before you read out your responsibility and requirement. Because if you do not know exactly what investment analyst got to do you think you will be suited for the job? Do you know that exactly will you be comfortable, or will you like go on the job training and practice? So you have to envision exactly what an investment analyst got to do, or account manager. Okay, so you have to understand the position. Third of all, try and pick out some certain very strong keywords according to the responsibility and the requirements. Now I'm not talking about how many solid years of work experiences, whether you have a degree, whether you have diploma. Okay, we're talking about certain keywords that are very special to the position of investment analyst. Okay. For example, if you look into requirements of an investment analyst, now, if I'm an investment analyst, right, more or less I'll be looking at very numerical numbers. I'll be someone who is very comfortable with numbers. So that's something very special requirement, which is why the requirement, one of it is financial modeling. So therefore your resume has to tailor to the needs of the recruiter and to put in ways why you are considered a person who is very acute with numbers. Do you have prior solid experiences, or are you someone who has qualified as an accountant? Okay. Try and put that in the resume. So you try and tailor it according to the requirements here. Okay. I know very simple. A lot of times people say, oh, no problem, I can tailor to the requirements of the recruiter. But somewhere after when they write out, right, the resume, they got carried away already, and they forget about tailoring to the needs of the recruiter. So sometimes it's very good to pick out the keywords. Write the keywords on a piece of paper so that you can be able to understand these are the main positions. What the recruiter is. It's very simple. I'm a recruiter and you are the interviewee. Okay, or you're the person who's looking for a job. So there has to be a match. Buyer, seller. Right now, buyer and seller in the marketplace, you must have a buyer, right? You must have a seller, so they can be able to match. Same thing also. I apply for a job. Who is the buyer? Buyer is yourself, right? You're going to buy the company. No lah. Okay, looking only. You go, okay, and apply for the job. Seller, because I offer you a position. So therefore, there has supposed to be a buyer and seller to form a contract. So use a little bit of concept to go with investment analyst. So understand the position, look at the whole job ad overview of what the job is all about, pick out the keyword. Okay, the other one is strong business sense, because you are looking at the commercial aspect. Okay. Now, saying too much also no use. I hope you can do some practicing, okay, for one or two exercises. Now, account manager. Typical account manager can be a sales position. So responsibility, they manage time, relationships, they manage project activities and timeline. So these are certain requirements here. Now, can you pick up one or two keywords for account manager for me? What do you think is the keyword? There's no right or wrong answer, but it's to strongly emphasize and prove your own talent as well. So anyone can share with me what kind of keywords they find from this account manager? Maybe this lady here? Sorry? Finance and business. Now, besides the degree, right, we want to have special keywords of account manager. Why account manager is a suitable job? Because they say that they manage client relationship. So, what are certain keywords that account manager has to be? Detailed and meticulous. Are you a person who is very detailed and meticulous? Okay, so there are certain things that you have to look through. Are you a person who is highly resourceful? Okay, or are you a person who has very good interpersonal skills? So you have to justify that in your resume. Why? Okay. So this is just an exercise of how you can able to do it on identifying the job and not just looking at one job ad. Okay, back and go. After that, I sit down there, I wait for it for someone to reply to me. Obviously, it's not going to work. Money not going to drop from the sky. You have to do something out of it. Okay. Now going back. Okay, going back, I want to share with you now, we have looked into job ads right now. You don't get to the break now, only, right? Okay, right? Okay. Easy to understand now? Easy, right? Very simple on your resume, okay? Now, after that, we go into what we know as writing a cover letter now on the main basis. So what we have read through just now is a very simple exercise of understanding yourself. To understand yourself, first thing, what is your career objective? Iron out your career objective. Create a statement. What is your positioning right now? If I want to be a director or sales director in the future, my current position is only a sales executive. Do you think I have the qualification, the quality to be a sales director? Nowadays, you see, even secondary school education can be a top entrepreneur. So, all about yourself.